Hello and welcome to Baseplate Reviews. It's LEGO Insiders weekend now, so it's dropped across Europe and North America now. So let's take a look at what deals are on, what spending thresholds you need to hit to get those GWPs, those gifts with purchase, and also what sets are on sale. So starting off, we actually do have 3 gifts with purchase available. So we've got the Retro Record Player that's available with purchases of 250 US dollars, 325 Canadian or 225 British pounds. Below that, we've got the Winter Holiday Train that's available with purchases of 170 US dollars, 220 Canadian or 155 pounds. And finally, we've got the holiday crafting set, just a nice little extra. This one, I think, that's available with purchase of 65 US dollars, 85 Canadian, or 60 British pounds. It's only available with certain themes, so City, Friends, Duplo, Dreams, and Ninjago, and excludes pre-orders. But I don't think that there's going to be any pre-orders which you're going to be hitting in those themes anyway. So we'll start off with the Retro Record Player. It's not anything that I'm super interested in personally, but there are some unique elements to this in the curved clear pieces just here, the transparent pieces. You can see them a bit better in this picture. So this is the only set so far that they've appeared in, and there are 5 of those. You can actually order them from Lego Pick-a-Brick, so that's pretty nice. Overall, I'm not sure how big this is going to be. It's only 310 pieces. It does look impressive in terms of the actual look of it. It does look like a retro record player, as it should. But don't think it's going to be the biggest, the most impressive thing. And it's a pretty high threshold. So 250 US dollars. I think if you're planning on making purchases anyway, and you can stack these up, then pretty nice to get. But I don't think personally this is anything essential. It's not themed to any particular brand or any Lego theme. Just a nice extra, probably nothing too impressive. This is that curved element that I was talking about. So, like I say, available for $1.20 per part. So just 5 of those is $6 in the set, and might be useful for some mocks or anything like that. After that, we've got the Winter Holiday Train. At first glance, looks pretty good, and then you realise they've got this pretty zoomed in. So 294 pieces, but pretty much all of them are pretty tiny. And again, the box art looks pretty good, but once you start seeing just how big it looks versus those teeny tiny little presents, this isn't going to fit on any of your tracks or anything like that. It's just a nice little extra. Like I say, don't think it's anything too special, but it is always nice to get seasonal gifts. Finally, we've got that holiday crafting set. So it looks like we've got plenty of Christmas cards, some Christmas crackers just in there, and also some colouring sheets, etc. I think it's a nice little extra to get for your kids, or maybe you really like making your own Christmas cards and stuff yourself. So yeah, again, nice little extra. It has to be in those specific themes, although there are a couple of things which are on sale which might be interesting that hit those themes. Separate to that, we go back. Remember, there is double points on everything, so effectively means you're getting back 10% of your spend as insiders points. You can often get bigger discounts than 10% on Lego products, not always the direct-to-consumer sets, so the ones which you can pretty much only get from lego.com. So probably those are the ones which I'd aim for from this kind of a sale. Separate to that, yeah, we've got the reward center. So actually, the insiders rewards, we've just had the Barracuda Seas set drop. We've got a holiday bauble. The interesting one here, though, is we've got the win 1 million Lego Insiders points. And this is free to enter. And if we actually go to the page, you can enter this once a day from the 23rd of November through to 2nd of December. So that just means you've effectively got 10 days where you can come back each day and have a go at this. It doesn't actually give us any information on how many people are going to win this. Is it just going to be one person, or is it going to be 100, 1,000? Who knows? Separate to that, the other interesting reward, you do have to spend some insiders points for this, though. Here's the sweepstakes, and that's 25 insiders points. And with that, if you do win it, you get all of the physical products that are available inside the reward center. So that'll be all the kind of sets and collectibles. Separate to that, we've actually got the sale, and like I say, bit different in the US and Canada to Europe, UK. And one of the things which is interesting is in North American sites, you've got this hard to find label at the top. Now that often just indicates that something is hard to find. You can only get it from lego.com or selected suppliers. But actually in this instance, some of these are saying hard to find. If you go to the UK site, it actually just says they're retiring soon. And that's more interesting and more notable for us in terms of these are sets which have got discount on them and they're going to be retiring soon. So this is your last chance to get them. The big one that's available in the UK, but not North America from lego.com, is Ninjago City Gardens. The reason it's not on here is actually because that has already sold out. So I'm only about an hour into the actual sale, and Ninjago City Gardens is already nowhere to be seen. I don't know whether this is actually available in the stores. These are all Lego Insiders prices, so you have to be a Lego Insiders member, but I'm unsure whether that counts for if you pick these sets up in store. Probably worth someone, if they know that for certain, just drop a comment in the comment section below. It'd be useful to know. Separate to that, in terms of what are really kind of interesting sets that are on sale, we have got the Eldorado Fortress. So this is Lego Icon set. It's a classic reimagining of the 90s set and a really good one. 20% discount. It's nothing crazy in terms of the discount. So you're getting 20% discount and then you're getting double points as well. So, makes it pretty worthwhile. It's certainly a fantastic set. Really like pretty much all of this. If I collected kind of castle pirate stuff, then this would definitely be one that I'd be looking at. The other one that's on sale here is that massive 8080, $680 rather than $850. So if you were planning on picking this up, it's saying hard to find. Not hard to find necessarily, but it is retiring soon. So, you're going to get those insiders rewards in terms of double points plus the gift with purchase. And if you're going to be buying this, well, thinking about buying this anyway, this is probably the time to go for it. An absolutely awesome set. If you're a Star Wars collector, I'm sure that most people that want it probably already got it. It's just very, very large and very expensive, but really, really fantastic one. Another interesting one is the Loop Coaster. This hasn't actually stayed on shelves as long as I thought it would. I think the previous roller coaster was on shelves for quite a bit longer, and I've heard quite a few people have said they've had some problems with this actually just carrying on functioning. I'm a really big roller coaster fan. I've ridden hundreds of coasters, but not something that actually I'm that interested in getting, just because the stuff that I've heard from people, it just doesn't actually work as well as it should. Although a lot of this can be down to kind of maintenance, making sure you've got all the parts pressed together properly. But again, big 20% discount, $320 rather than 400. And again, it is retiring soon. So if you want to pick this one up, probably a good time to get it. In terms of my personal picks, I'd have to go for the Aframe Cabin, another ideas set. And this is just absolutely outstanding. One of my favourite sets of probably all time, but definitely of the past few years. And again, we got that 20% discount on it. So down from $180 to $144. Just some really, really good kind of parts, minifigs. We've got those otters. I think the overall design of it is just so desirable. This would definitely be the one that I'd be thinking about picking up. Might actually be a good investment piece as well. I think that when this is off the shelves, people are going to think, if they didn't get it already, I've missed out there, and they're going to be picking it up on the secondary market. So if you're getting that 20% discount, those gifts with purchase, as long as you can get your spending threshold up, spend another $106, and then you'll be at that 250 for the record player. Might be the way to go. Another set that's on sale is the Treehouse Idea set. This has been on the market for so long. I have seen discounts for it at various times, but again, this apparently is eventually going to be retiring. It's just been on the market for an awfully long time. I think it's a really nice set. You have the leaf elements, the plant elements that are either in the kind of spring, summer colours, or we've got those autumnal colours, those fall colours, so you can switch it over with the seasons. Really nice set. But like I say, it has been on the market for an awfully long time. That must mean it's popular, it's selling, but probably not great if you were thinking, I'll pick some of these up at a discounted price for any kind of investment purposes. You should just be picking this one up to build for yourself. Like I say, Ninjago City Gardens sold out in North America already. I don't know if you can get this in stores with that huge discount, then this is going to be the set to get. It is honestly one of the best Lego sets of all time. Although it's Ninjago, I think that the Ninjago City line is almost like its own range. Of course, this comes with all of these awesome minifigs. There's some really cool bits like a working arcade machine there, or some functions of it work at least. It looks great. It's huge. You know, even in my city where I've got the massive community centre mock, this spire still stretches into the sky above that. Like I say, modular in kind of a function. You can pick all the bits up and switch them around if you want. Just overall, really fantastic set. A pity that, you know, it was sold out basically before it was even on sale. I'm not sure that this was a case of so many people rushed the website the second that the sale dropped. I think that this was already really, really low in stock, to the point where I'd say it's maybe a little misleading to say that it's on sale from Lego. It just wasn't available the second pretty much that the sale started. So not great there, but you know, one of those things. It is still available in Europe though, so that might be the place to pick it up if you're based over in the UK or Europe. Another set that's on sale but only in Europe is this one. So this is a Monkey Kid set, the Dragon of the East Palace. I'm a bit disappointed because this is actually a set that I've been umming and ahhing over. I think it's going to be really good in terms of for any Chinatown mocks, stuff like that. But on sale over in the UK, £136 instead of the usual £170. Monkey Kid's really slept on range, I think, because it's not actually there in stores very often. That a lot of people just forget that it exists. Obviously, it's targeted towards the Asian market, but overall, really fantastic theme. This looks great, and I think it. You know, you've got the dragon there, the kind of unique colours, even kind of working aquarium bit there. I think that this could, like I say, could have made an awesome mock. So a bit disappointed I'm not getting the discount here in Canada. Another one that's on sale just over in Europe is the freight train. So trains on sale, always a good thing. They're desirable sets. £128 instead of the usual £160. What's interesting about this one is it's saying it's retiring soon. So I'd be expecting us to get another city train set next year that sits into this kind of freight train range. So this was the follow-up to this set, which is the cargo train. And this has actually been retired in North America for over 2 years. So retired back in June 2022. Has stayed on the shelves in Europe, so never retired. I think it's the same case for the previous passenger train as well. But that one's still staying on shelves. That has been out for just so long. One of the best sets around as far as I'm concerned. This isn't on sale. Like I say, the one that is on sale is the freight train. Retiring soon, so if you're into your trains, probably worth picking up if you're over in Europe. Another one that's on sale in Europe but not North America, and I don't think anyone's going to be too upset about this, is actually the Travel Moment set. Just not a great set, but it is on sale, £104 instead of 130. A bit of a pity because this was one, of course, that was based on the winning design from Lego Masters. Absolutely massive build that they did on Lego Masters US. It just hasn't turned out well. I haven't seen this go down well with customers, and I'm not surprised to see this on sale. Probably overpriced to start with. So even down at £104, I don't see who's picking it up. Maybe they'll get a few sales, but really not a great one. One that is on sale both in North America and Europe is kind of the companion set to that. So our family fun at home love the message board. So down from $100 to $80 again. Another set that's gone down like a lead balloon as far as I can see, and one that I really don't like. But it is there. If you want to pick any of these up, then of course this is as good a time as any. We've got a Nintendo Entertainment System. Probably can just pick up an original NES for a bit cheaper, but by all accounts, this is a fantastic build, especially the television with the crank on the side where you can actually play through the level in effect. Other interesting ones are the Ghostbusters Ecto 1 set. So, 20% off that, probably not bad. Really nice set. And again, we've got that Villain Icons, the Disney one, just there. I think I have seen that on sale before, so not unique to just this weekend. But there's definitely some good stuff on sale. 20% off, plus those gifts with purchase if you're hitting the thresholds, and also 10% back in terms of insiders points. Of course, if you don't want to pick up any purchases this weekend, Lego do also have their Black Friday event coming. So that's next Friday, 29th of November. We know for a fact that the Endurance is launching that day, along with its awesome associated gift with purchase, which is Shackleton's Lifeboat. Lego also do their Cyber Monday, and you can see it's already here on their website. And if we look at last year, they actually had, in terms of gifts with purchase, Magisto's Magical Workshop. So that redo of, classic 90s set, pretty good one to pick up. And the other thing that they had was this winter market stall. Nothing too substantial, but actually does a really good job of recreating one of those kind of temporary Christmas market stalls that you do tend to get around the place, selling German hot dogs, German sausages, I should say, and stuff like that. So yeah, don't get too sucked in to just this weekend. If there's stuff that you were planning on purchasing already and it's on sale, then absolutely fantastic. Or you've got a parts order that you want to put in and pick up those double points, then pretty good to go for. But like I say, I don't think that this is an absolutely amazing weekend in terms of the stuff that's available. I'm, for one, not too sold on the retro record player, especially with it having such a high kind of threshold at $250 spend. But hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you have, then please leave a like, consider subscribing if you haven't already. And with that, I'll say, as always, be good.